Hello everyone, my greetings to one and all. This is the second session on Development Experience of India, a comparison with neighbors. In the first session, you have understood the developmental strategies adopted by India. I am Poonam Vohra from Egypt Economics Learning Center. And in this session, you will understand the developmental strategies adopted by China during all these years. Then it will be easy to compare the two. So let us begin. Let us now understand the development strategy of China. It is one of the oldest countries of the world. The People's Republic of China was established in 1949. After the establishment, all the critical sectors of the economy, enterprises, land-owned and operated by individuals were brought under government control. Initially, the economy was agrarian in nature, but Great Leap Forward campaign initiated in 1958 aimed at industrializing the economy on a massive scale, where people were encouraged to set up industries in their backyards. In rural areas, communes were started, under which people collectively cultivated lands. In 1958, there were 26,000 communes, covering almost all the farm population. However, Great Leap Forward campaign was faced with the problem of severe drought that killed about 30 million people. So China had conflict with Russia, which led to withdrawal of Russian professionals who were sent to China to help in the industrialization process. China has always followed a communist ideology and was very critical of free market forces and capitalism. So in 1965, Mao Zedong introduced the Great Proletariat Cultural Revolution, under which the students and professionals were sent to work and learn from the countryside. Following the revolution, China reformed its economy in 1978. China introduced reforms in 3 phases. In the initial phase, reforms were initiated in agriculture, foreign trade and investment sector. In agriculture, commune lands were divided into small plots. Which were allocated only for use, not for ownership, to the individual households. They were allowed to keep all income after paying taxes. In the latter phase, reforms were initiated in the industrial sector, where collective local production was promoted. Private sector firms and village enterprises were allowed to produce goods. Also, enterprises owned by state were exposed to foreign competition. The purpose was to generate enough surplus to finance modernization of mainland China. China had also set up special economic zones to attract and invite investors to set up economic units in its territory. It involved dual pricing. This means fixing the prices in 2 ways. 1. Farmers and industrial units were required to buy and sell fixed quantities of inputs and output on the basis of prices fixed by government. For other transactions, the inputs and outputs were purchased and sold at market prices. China is a unique blend of market and command economy. Market is gaining importance. So for many years, China practiced export-led growth, with exports exceeding 40% of GDP. Partly because of the trade surpluses, China had accumulated foreign exchange reserves, which allowed for outward overseas direct investment in African and Latin American countries. It is believed that China continues to attract inward foreign direct investment in advanced manufacturing as well as services, including logistics, research and development, higher education, and vocational training. China was also able to develop a strong healthcare system of its population, as there was decentralized planning and equitable distribution of resources. I hope you have understood the strategies adopted by China for its development. With this, the session comes to an end. We shall continue further with the unit, and the next session would be on developmental strategies as adopted by Pakistan. Till then, keep reading and keep learning.